Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Sunday, December 19, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. St. Louis Blues vs Winnipeg Jets. The offense has played great, but the defense has stepped up as well, allowing only 2.63 goals per game. Justin Falk and Torrey Krug have combined for 3.6 defensive point shares and 51 blocked shots, while Marco Scandella, Colton Parayko, and Robert Bortuzzo have combined for 3.1 defensive point shares and 136 blocked shots to add depth to the defensive unit. In addition, goaltender Jordan Binnington is having a great season with a .912 save percentage and a 2.80 goals against average on 513 shots. This is a matchup of two teams heading in different directions. St. Louis has gone 7-1-2 in their last 10 games, while the Jets are 4-8-2 in their last 14 games entering this contest. Winnipeg has the upheaval of the resignation of Maurice as well, which makes it a little more unsettling for the team at this stage of things. St. Louis has gotten quality production out of Lindgren at this point in net, with Jordan Binnington and Ville Husso out of commission at the moment. The Jets are having a strong start to the season, but hope the offense can step up, scoring only 2.93 goals per game. Kyle Connor, Pierre-Luc Dubois, and Nicolas Ehlers have combined for 38 goals and 34 assists to lead the top line, but the rest of the forward unit has struggled. Only 5 skaters have 7 goals or more, and the opposing defenses can eliminate the top-heavy forward unit as a result. Our first betting advice is to pick St. Louis Blues. Against Washington, Winnipeg struggled to keep Washington in check, and that proved to be their undoing. The Jets were outshot 14-8 in the opening period, but skated off with the game scoreless after 20 minutes of play. In the second period, the Jets had a 29-shot advantage, but were outscored 2-1 to trail by that margin at the second intermission. After falling behind 2-0, Brendan Dillon scored his first of the year at 14:52 of the period off an assist from Nicolas Ehlers to make it a 1-goal game. In the third period, Winnipeg was outshot 16-14 and outscored 3-1 to wind up with a loss. Josh Morrissey tied the game with his 5th of the year on the power play at 2:03, with assists going to Ehlers and Nate Schmidt. They gave up the go-ahead goal later in the period, followed by a pair of empty net tallies, to wind up with a loss. Connor Hellebuyck made 34 saves for the Jets, who held a 42-39 edge in shots on goal in the loss. He is expected to get the start in goal again for the Jets here. Our second betting advice is to pick under 5.5. Quick reminder, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Pittsburgh Penguins vs New Jersey Devils. The Penguins have been good on offense this season. Pittsburgh has scored 3 goals or more in 6 out of the last 9 games. They rank 14th in goals per game, 3rd in shots per game, 24th in shooting percent, and 8th in scoring efficiency ratio. Jake Guentzel leads the team with 27 points. Guentzel has at least 1 point in 10 straight games. He has scored 7 goals in his last 4 games. Sidney Crosby has 1 point or more in 9 out of the last 10 games. The Devils have lost 3 of their last 4 games and 4 of their last 5 games at home. They are struggling defensively, giving up 18 goals in their last 4 games. They've also struggled on special teams and they've had a hard time killing penalties this season. They will be dealing with some fatigue because they are playing on consecutive nights and will have a hard time slowing down the Penguins, who scored 14 goals in their last 3 road games. The Devils have also struggled offensively. The offense has been struggling recently for the Devils. They have scored 2 goals or less in 6 out of the last 9 games. New Jersey ranks 20th in goals per game, 17th in shots per game, 23rd in shooting percent, and 23rd in scoring efficiency ratio. Jesper Bratt leads the team with 24 points. He has 1 point or more in 7 out of the last 10 games. Our first betting advice is to pick Pittsburgh Penguins. New Jersey is averaging 2.75 goals per game. They scored 3 goals on 26 shots in their last game. Tomas Tatar had a goal and an assist for the Devils. Jack Hughes and Jimmy Vesey scored a goal apiece, while Dougie Hamilton picked up an assist. New Jersey has struggled defensively, giving up 3.32 goals per game. They gave up 5 goals in their last game and will need a significantly better effort if they want to win this game. Pittsburgh is averaging 3 goals per game. They scored 3 goals on 48 shots in their last game. Evan Rodrigues, Brock McGinn, and Jeff Carter scored a goal apiece for the Penguins, while Chris Letang picked up 2 assists. Pittsburgh has also played well defensively, giving up 2.41 goals per game. They gave up 2 goals in their last game and will need a better effort if they want to get the win. Our second betting advice is to pick over 5.5. Los Angeles Kings vs Washington Capitals. The Capitals are off to a great start to the season with the offense leading the way, scoring 3.47 goals per game. Alexander Ovechkin has 22 goals and 25 assists, while Evgeny Kuznetsov and Tom Wilson have added 18 goals and 36 assists to the top line, but the rest of the offense has stepped up as well. Conor Sheary, Lars Eller, and Daniel Sprong have combined for 17 goals and 21 assists, while defensemen John Carlson and Dmitry Orlov have added 10 goals and 30 assists from the point to open up the offense. The Kings have won 3 of their last 4 games, but they've struggled on the road, losing 3 of their last 4 games away from home. They've struggled defensively on the road and they aren't very good at killing penalties, which will be a problem against the Capitals, who have one of the best defenses in the league and scored at least 3 goals in 6 of their last 7 home games. The Kings have also struggled offensively on the road, scoring 6 goals in their last 3 road games. Even though the Capitals struggled defensively during their road trip, they have done a good job at home, giving up 7 goals in their last 3 home games and won't have trouble slowing down the Kings. The Kings have shown promise this season, but hope the offense can step up, scoring only 2.68 goals per game. Adrian Kemp, Hans Kopitar, and Alex Iafallo have combined for 29 goals and 31 assists to lead the top line, but the rest of the forward unit has struggled. Only 5 skaters have 6 goals or more, and opposing defenses can eliminate the top-heavy offense as a result. Our first betting advice is to pick Washington Capitals on the money line. Washington is averaging 3.47 goals per game. They scored 5 goals on 39 shots in their last game. Brett Leason, Michael Skarbasa, and Daniel Sprong had a goal and an assist for the Capitals, while Alex Ovechkin added a goal. Washington has also played well defensively, giving up 2.57 goals per game. They gave up 2 goals in their last game and will need a better defensive effort if they want to get the win. Los Angeles is averaging 2.61 goals per game. They scored 4 goals on 31 shots in their last game. Hans Kopitar, Dustin Brown, Arthur Kaliev, and Ali Mata scored a goal apiece for the Kings, while Trevor Moore and Blake Lizotte picked up an assist. Los Angeles has done a better job defensively, giving up 2.43 goals per game. They gave up 1 goal in their last game and will need a similar effort if they want to win this game. The Kings followed up their loss to Tampa Bay with a win over the Panthers in their last game. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Kings, which will give them their 4th win in their last 5 games. The Capitals bounced back from their loss to Chicago with a win over Winnipeg in their last game. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Kings, which will give them their 2nd win in a row and 5th win in their last 7 games. Our second betting advice is to pick over 6.